start the show. The Good Life with DG. It's Nicole. Welcome to the Good Life.
You are now listening to the Good Life Podcast.
Good Life. Good Life. These boys are crazy.
You are now listening to the Good Life Podcast.
Good Life. What? A Good Life.
Bacoli, my guy, what's going on, dude?
Yo, dude, so good to see you guys again. Man, it's been a hot minute, but we're back with a vengeance, and I'm so excited to have Hinder on the podcast.
Fucking Hinder, man. What is going on? We got Cody and Joe. What's going on, guys? How are you?
Doing great. How about yourself?
Doing good, man. Where you guys at right now?
Fort.
Let me check my brain.
Fort Hall. Yeah, Fort Hall, Idaho. Right.
Yep.
Fort Hall, Idaho. Is it cold up there?
Yeah, it sucks, man. Yeah, we've had a hell of a time on this tour. We got stranded at like a random roadside like rest area for 2 days, and we didn't have, it was the beginning of the tour, and so we'd only done one show. We didn't have any food on the bus. We ran out of water. We were living out of like a vending machine for 2 days.
Oh, no.
So,
I think I saw the picture of your guys' bus. Was it like completely like just caked in snow, man?
yeah, it was. Yeah, it's been a trying tour so far. We're back on track though. We're back out here doing it. So
There you go, man. You guys just started what was it last week you guys started the tour?
yeah.
Yep.
Yep, and we've done 2 shows.
Yeah.
Two shows, the bus stuck, starting a winter tour.
Yeah, man. Every time, man. These winter tours, they kick our ass every time.
Yep.
That's the rock star life, though. Everybody's like, oh, man, it's a rock star life. You get to travel everywhere. You get to go see different parts of the world. But what they don't talk about is the gas that it takes to get to city, the buses that blow out of transmission, getting stuck in the snow and figuring out what the hell you got to do. Like, are you guys mechanics by now?
Yeah, actually.
This guy.
Yeah, we do it a lot, man. I swear, like my hands, like my fingernails stay disgusting, just black underneath. I walked around for like 3 days when we were stuck. We obviously didn't have any way to shower, and I just had black under my neck and like all in my mustache. And eventually, I was like, "Fuck it!" I didn't even wash it off. I just walked around a whole day without washing it off.
You're like, I'm a working
Right.
man.
Don't even shower. Hinder gone goth. That's what it's called. Hinder gone goth. You know what's crazy, man? I was talking to somebody about. I remember when Lips of an Angel came out, dude, and it came out during that time when like emo music was like fucking huge, man. And that kind of hit that category with like all the emo kids too, man. So it's almost like you guys were in that rock genre and then gained all those fans too. Is that kind of how that felt when that came out?
Not really. To us, we didn't even know that till it seems like recently we've seen a lot of like, I don't know, the emo crowd kind of embrace the song, which was, I don't know, kind of weird to us.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's pretty cool at the same time, like it seems like we've gotten a younger audience that have like come in and shown interest in the old stuff. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think you got to credit some of that to TikTok too. Like people are discovering Lips of an Angel and get stoned, and they hear that and they make a video to it. They tag you in it. I mean, that's kind of like it. The music just keeps on giving. Do you feel that?
Yeah, I mean that's great as long as they do it, so we don't have to create TikTok content. We're stuck at it, man. We're terrible.
I'm about to say, how is that? Is that challenging for you guys to do that whole social media game right now?
It is for us because we just don't care, man. Like that's just not our thing. That's not, we came up in an era that didn't, we were in MySpace. You know what I mean? Like MySpace,
Yeah.
Social media. We were coming up, so for us, it's just, I don't know, man. Seems really silly to us. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. We do a little bit here.
It's hard to transition into.
Dude, if Lips of
Absolutely.
an Angel wasn't in your top 8 on MySpace, were you even a MySpacer?
Yeah, actually, I love to say this, but we were the biggest at one point, the biggest musical artist on MySpace across all genres. So that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, now it
Dude, I
shows
remember
how old we are, but it was cool then.
shows how old we all are. We're all here talking about MySpace top 8. People are gonna be listening to this and be like, What's a top 8? Like, what are you talking about, dude?
I'm ready to bring it back, man. I'm ready for MySpace to make a comeback.
Dude, MySpace was awesome, man.
Same.
Dude, yeah, I used to love MySpace. It was so much fun. But so you guys started a winter tour. Your second show's in Idaho. I know you guys are going to be in Omaha on Thursday night. I can tell you're not going to be that much happier when you see the weather here. It's like negative 19 right now here.
Yeah, it may be colder there than it is here. I mean, we're covered in snow up here, but the temperatures are like in the high 20s, so it's not as bad.
Shit, yeah, we're gonna be in the 30s, I think, tomorrow, and we're all gonna be wearing shorts. It's gonna be a heat wave to us, dude.
Hell yeah.
So Thursday night, we have the debate of the venue name. I say you're playing Thursday night at Barnato's.
And see, I always thought it was Barnado's because that's what I've gotten told. So
Yeah, every time we say Barnado, then we get corrected, and they always say Barnado. So, I don't know. I don't know. One of those two.
We're calling it Barnato's.
So have you guys got to test drive the Bentleys inside that dealership?
No, but I think we may try it this time. We have a couple guys from our management team coming in, and I told them that it was attached to the Bentley dealership, so they're pretty excited about trying to see what they can hook up.
Yeah, well, I could. You know what I could envision? You guys making a music video while you're there. Might as well just grab the production team, use the cars, get inside them, take them for a test drive, or maybe pose with them. Do something creative while you're there and get those creative juices out. Are you guys writing new music right now?
Yeah, we are almost finished with the album. We have I guess 1.5. I'll say 1.5 songs left. And then we're on to finalizing mixes and masters, and we're hoping to have the first song out by sometime early April. That's what we're hoping.
Awesome. Are you guys going to do it where you like release the singles and then release the album all together? What are you guys going to do with it?
We're still kind of discussing it, but yeah, I think right now the plan is, first single with the music video, work that for a little while and then kind of, waterfall the releases. So, but, that can always change. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it seems like the big thing now is people are just releasing singles on the streaming devices. There's not albums anymore. So it's cool to see that you guys are releasing a full album. I'm glad to hear that, man. It's super cool.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a lost art almost, you know what I mean? Like, but for us, it seems kind of weird to just do a song at a time, like how do you know that you're really getting your best stuff out there when you're, just writing one song at a time, you know what I mean? Like, because when we do an album, we go and we write a ton of songs and then we pick the best ones and whittle it down. So, I think that way, at least you can kind of be sure that you got your best stuff out.
I saw that you guys covered Sia Unstoppable. What made you want to pick that?
Well, if I'm being perfectly honest, we didn't really. It was our No Resolve. That was their idea, and they asked us to jump on and do it with them. So, yeah, we decided since they're buddies, we'll do it. But yeah, it turned out pretty cool. Their production team was heavily involved, so they did a really good job on it.
How's the turnout been on the show so far that you guys have been on the tour with? How's it been going?
Actually, really great.
Yeah.
The first show, I don't know if it ended up being a sellout or not, but it was really close. And then last night was sold out. Tonight's sold out. Tomorrow night's getting close. So yeah, we've got quite a few shows that are getting really close to sellouts already. So
how's Omaha looking for the sellout? How are they looking?
No, that's like the one venue that we haven't gotten any like updates.
Damn it, Barnato's.
You know what I mean? I know.
I gotta be honest. I've never been to Barnados, man. And
dude,
I've also never
it's
seen
awesome.
Hinder live. So guess what I'm doing Thursday night?
Oh, okay. I'll tell you what. If you see Hinder live, like they're so energetic, and plus, I mean, if you're a single dude, this is where all the ladies are at. There's so many women at Hinder shows. That's the spot. I mean, you guys. Wow, you guys attract women because you tell us why. Tell us why women are so attracted to Hinder.
That's why. I guess we've always kind of just written songs for females. I guess that didn't hurt.
Damn, now I feel weird for liking Hinder songs so much.
No, it's fun. No, Hinder's a fun live show, and people really get into it. You have some really catchy songs that people are singing along to, and I just love the live show because everybody feels good. You walk away feeling good. You're singing good. I mean, it's a cool vibe. Plus, it's nostalgia too. Like when you hear "Lips of an Angel" and "Get Stoned," when those songs hit, like everybody, man, they're just screaming at the top of their lungs.
Well, thanks, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say that is probably a cool thing about they have one of those bands, man, where you go to the show, I bet, and like almost every song you're like, oh, like the song will start playing, like, oh yeah, I know this one too, and then you start singing along. Do you guys notice that the crowd sing along to almost every song you play?
Yeah, most of them. Yeah, we try to throw in a couple of like, I don't know, deep cuts, I guess, just to kind of keep it interesting, But for the most part, yeah, it's mostly songs that people know. I feel like.
Question: what do you?
And we're also introducing.
What do you guys open with? What do you open with? What do you close with?
We open with Up All Night.
Yeah, that's right.
And close with Get
Oh,
Stoned.
nice.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, that's a good closer, man. Everybody's on a high when you hear Get Stoned. I bet you can smell weed too.
Every time. It's awesome.
Which is why they were pissed that they didn't have the food on the bus.
So let me ask you guys this. So I was recently listening to this playlist on Spotify. It was called Dad Rock. And you guys were on it. Lips of an Angel is on it. Get Stoned. Do you consider you guys dad rock now?
I don't know that we care, really. I mean, most people are listening to music and coming to the shows. We don't really care what they call it. So yeah, we're good. Dad rock.
Right? I know. I mean, it's a fun name.
Yeah, I mean, we're cool.
Yeah, you're like,
Right,
whatever brings the people in. You can call me Dad Rock, call me Emo, you can call me Rock. Just come to the show and have a good fucking time.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. Like if they dub like Foo Fighters, Nickelback, Dad Rock, and Hinder's in that category as well. I mean, that's a title. Like bring on the Dad Rock.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, how could you hate on being lumped in with bands like that?
Yeah, man. You guys have been around for so long, man, and like smashing the scene, man. I gotta ask, like, what's one of like your favorite memories so far, man, of like all this time you guys have done, man? Like, what's one of the favorite shows you played?
I think for me, when we headlined the big amphitheater in Oklahoma City, that's our hometown. That's where we're from, Oklahoma City. We got to headline the amphitheater there, and Papa Roach was support. Buck Cherry was support. I think maybe the Exies were they on that one.
Yeah.
It was just a really great lineup, and it was probably it was the biggest show that they'd ever had at that venue, and I don't know, that was a pretty magical night for us for sure.
Yeah, that's man. So what was the process like? Okay, so I got to bring this up. When you guys were in Omaha, you were playing a show. You guys came to the radio station. Steph and I both worked there, and we had the entire band on at the time. Lips of an Angel was crazy, and so many people showed up to the radio station, and we were in a fishbowl, and I have never seen so many women in front of those glass windows than that day. That was the biggest crowd I've ever seen. Like we said, Hinder's going to be in studio, and still to this day, like that's the most amount of people I've ever seen shown up trying to get a glimpse of you guys. It was insane, dude.
That's awesome.
I don't know that I have a great memory of that, but I don't remember most things from those days. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. If you have any more cool stories to tell us, please do. because we don't remember shit.
Your more cool stories you can remind them of.
Yeah, well, I do remember when we were like taking pictures and talking to you guys, and we had you on the radio. I think it was like 10 or 10:30 in the morning, because I remember my show. It was on 6 to 10, and we went a little bit later. We were talking to you guys, and I remember smelling booze on your breath. I remember that.
No,
So,
I don't believe that.
yeah, all wearing sunglasses, all had booze on the breath, but everybody was having fun, and it was that moment where it was like, okay, these guys are party animals. Watch out! I love it.
Yeah, that was probably the days we were going in every morning and doing all the morning shows and taking our bottle of tequila in, and killing a bottle of tequila at 7 in the morning out of styrofoam cups, and we did that for so long that we started to hate the taste of tequila so much we started chasing it with Jägermeister. So we were doing
Oh
that.
no, dude. When you switch out like a lead singer out of a band, like obviously you guys did, does that completely just revamp like how your writing style works and everything?
No, not really. Not for us, because Marshall, he had been a part of the team for so long, behind the scenes, doing songwriting and production, and a lot of times he would sing the original demos first anyway, and so for us it was kind of, I don't know, we were used to hearing it, and I know for a lot of people it was a big shock, because the vocal, the tone is so different, right? There's such a difference in sound, but right. For us it was like, I don't know, it just kind of felt like home, you know what I mean? Like it was somebody who was already a part of the team, a part of the camp, a part of the family who cared about, our band as much as we did. So it was, for us, it felt pretty seamless. It was the best thing that we could do for ourselves at the time. That's for sure.
Yeah. And I've watched, like I said, I've never actually seen you guys live, but I was watching videos with him doing it, and he does a fantastic job, man. So yeah, I guess that makes sense now that you say it that way.
Yeah. Thanks. He works really hard and does a really good job. And like I said, it was a way for us to, I guess, keep our family together. So it's been working, man. We're doing, everything's going really well for us, and couldn't really be happier.
Do you guys still keep in contact with Austin?
No, we don't.
Nope.
Okay.
Leave that one there.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering, like, how that kind of worked. Like, if you guys, like, did he have to go through you guys? Because I saw he released Lips of an Angel Part 2, and I was wondering, like, if, like, anything had to go through Hinder to be able to get that approved.
No, it all kind of goes through a publishing company. And since it was, like, kind of registered as, like, a straight-up cover song, there was really, anybody can cover a song at any time. So that's kind of how it was registered. So yeah, no big deal. All good there.
It's almost just more publicity for you guys, right? Because everyone just goes back to, oh yeah, it's Hinder, let's do this. And then you guys are going on tour right now, so thanks, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that we really even heard too much about it, but yeah, whatever. Cool.
So what's I guess here's a fun question. What's the difference touring now compared to 20 years ago? What's the big difference for you guys?
Everything, really. I mean, we replaced our Jaeger machine with like
coffee machine,
a coffee pot and a tea kettle.
Going to bed earlier, having to stretch a little more before the shows.
I mean, we're still partying as much as we can, but it's definitely different than it used to be. That's for sure. Yeah, it hurts a lot more.
Yeah. I bet it's more limited, like when it's, maybe once or twice a week versus night after night after night. But whenever you go to a Hinder show, that's what you want, though. Like, you definitely want those party vibes, and you want to have a good time. And the band members just need to stay healthy, though, like from that standpoint. They need to stay healthy to be able to hit to the next city to continue.
Well, I mean, it went from, it's still every night, honestly, like for us, like, I don't know, we've never done it without, drinking and doing the thing. So I don't know, we just kind of, I don't know, seems like it has to be that way for us. But it went from, a case of beer and 8 bottles of Jaeger and 3 bottles of whiskey to, if you can keep it under 10 beers, you're probably all right. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. We go, it's usually 1 bottle of whiskey, 1 bottle of vodka, and then like a case of beer a night with through the whole camp. Pretty tame, right? That's pretty
But
good.
I mean, everybody looks good. You look healthy. You look nice and thin, lean. I mean, everybody's looking good. You get on stage and everybody looks all right.
Well, thanks, man. These cameras are great.
All right, man. So we got this Thursday night at Barnato's, or as Steph calls it, Barnatos, Omaha, Nebraska, man. I'm going to get to see Hinder for the first time. I can't wait, man.
Yeah, this is your moment. They're going to bring it. They never not bring it. So I'm excited for you to go through this experience. I can't believe it took you 20 years to finally see Hinder. I'm almost embarrassed for you, dude.
Nice.
I think the cool thing about that place too is it's such a cool venue, but it's small and intimate. You know what I mean? It's like the stage is, like on the floor basically. So it's just like playing in the middle of a big house party with all your friends. It's it's a really cool experience. Yep. So we're excited about it.
Yeah, I'm sorry for you suckers though. I'm going to be in Hawaii on Thursday. So, yeah, I know. Have you guys ever played in Hawaii? He's flipping me off. Have you guys ever played there? Have you made the flight?
No. We've been there once, but we didn't play while we were there.
Yep, that's the only state left.
Yep.
Oh, man, Cody, Joe, man, we thank you guys so much for coming on, man. It's a pleasure talking to you guys. I've been a fan for a very long time, so it's super cool to have you guys on the podcast, man.
Thank you so much for having us. Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.